Hi guys, in this tutorial I'm going to explain to you how to use 7-zip to break a large file into smaller files so that you can conveniently send them over the internet in smaller chunks, and then they will be recombined by the receiver into the complete file once again. There are a number of use cases in case like let's say you have an upload limit per day. You can upload a certain chunk, a small chunk today, a small chunk tomorrow, and over the course of 10 days you can send a full file, and etc. So let's get, or like Telegram has an upload limit of 2 GB per file, but if you want to send a 4 GB file, how do you go about doing that? Then you can break that file down into smaller chunks of let's say 1 GB. Then you'll get 4 files, and those 4 files you can send them over, and the receiver can stitch the files and watch the big video or whatever the files were. Okay, yeah. So how do you get started? You see, there's a 47.1 MB file, and we are going to break it down into files of 10 MB each, chunks of 10 MB each. So there will be about 5 files. 4 of them will be 10 MB each, and the last one will be 7.1 MB. So the leftover. So we go right click, then we choose 7-zip, add to archive. Then this pop-up comes up where you have variety of options of how to go about creating the fragments, like creating an archive, zip archive or 7-zip archive. So I'm going to choose 7-zip. It can also be done in zip format, but let's go for 7-zip. And yeah, so as I'm going to be compressing a video, the compression is not really that efficient on a video. So I'm just going to go with the store method. What store does is it does not compress at all. But if you are going to do anything else with it, then this option is pretty good. Uh, so I'm going to break up the part into small volumes, right? So this one video will be broken down into 5 parts. So on an average, that will be 10 megabytes each. You need to write the capital M. If you just leave it as 10, it means 10 bytes, which is a really small amount. And even if you click OK, it will give you a warning. 10 bytes, uh, that's an impractical volume, so choose some better value. Otherwise, you can proceed with it nonetheless. So even in drop down, you have a bunch of options like 650 MB CD, 700 MB CD. FAT format supports maximum 4092 megabytes. So if you want to like fit a file onto a FAT formatted hard drive, then but the file happens to be bigger than 4092 megabytes, then it won't get copied to that drive. In this using this tool, you can conveniently break it down into FAT size, file allocation table, the full form of FAT. Similarly, for DVD, if it is a single layer DVD, then this is the maximum that a single layer DVD could store, 4480 megabytes. But if it was dual layer DVD, then it could store 8128 megabytes. So you can so like if you want to transfer data on 2 hard drives, then I mean like 2 DVD drives, then you could have chosen this kind of option. If you had a single layer DVD drive, then you would want your big file to be conveniently in this size, not more than this. Otherwise, you can't transfer the entire file. Similarly, I think this is Blu-ray, but I'm not sure. Blu-ray drive has maximum of 23,040 MB. Now going back, I'm going to choose 10 MB, and after that, I am going to that's it. And you can understand all the technical explanations here, uh-huh. Where I will get like this is the website, 7-zip's website, where there are plenty of options. I mean, plenty of descriptions about each. I mean, a decent description about each of these parameters. You can read up more on it. Okay, so now I'm just going to. I'm not going unless you add a password here. This a show password encryption file name is useless. Okay, so I'll just go with OK, and tada! Now you have a lot of like small files. You can see that each of them are 10 MB, 10,240 KB. Perfect. You can read here. It's only 10.0 megabytes, and the last whatever got left over was 7,348 kilobytes. Now let's delete the actual video. Gone. Now how are you going to get back the data from this? Now you can send each of these individual pieces over email or Telegram, whatever you want. Now you double click the 001. They are all named like this: 001, 002, 3 will be easier in this mode. You yeah, 001, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I can go to the first one, click extract. and you don't even need to bother about anything. The moment 7-zip sees 001, it starts looking for 002, 3, 4, etc. And then after you hit the extract button, it'll combine from all the parts and recreate your full file. So 48 MB's file got recreated and it'll play as well. Yeah, there is it. And yeah, that's it. Now the person who received the file combined them, the chunks, combined them back into the original file and deleted the chunks, and then he got back the actual file. Perfect. Comfortable life there.